Hey there, good morning everyone. Wednesday, the 5th of July, 2023. This morning's devotional is a reading from Psalm 34, verse 18, which reads, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." Life is filled with unexpected circumstances and can be very challenging at the best of times. Some events can knock you flat on your back. They can even make you feel like the roof and the walls of your life have just caved in. So what do you do when your world collapses? When that dreaded phone call arrives? When the divorce papers arrive? Or even when the blood tests return with not so good results? Perhaps one of the questions we may even begin asking is, who cares about me? After the crucifixion, death and burial of Jesus, his disciples met together but locked the doors because they were afraid of the Jewish leaders who had sent Jesus to the cross. The disciples felt like they were all alone, and because of that, they were afraid and expected the worst. You know the feeling of total isolation? Something like that. But then something wonderful happened that changed the whole situation. We read in John chapter 20, verses 19 to 20. Jesus came and stood among them and said, "Peace be with you." After he said this, he showed them his hands and his side. And the disciples were overjoyed when they saw the Lord. The change in the disciples was immediate. No longer did they feel isolated because the presence of Christ turned their panic into a party and turned their fear into cheer. During every moment of your life, from the very best to the very worst, God is with you. He cares for you. You will never walk through tough times alone. In fact, God is closer when you are in pain. We read in the reassuring word of God, which we find in Isaiah chapter 43, verse 2. "When you go through deep waters and great trouble, I will be with you. When you go through the rivers of difficulty, you will not drown. When you walk through the fire of oppression, you will not be burned up. The flames will not consume you." My dear friends, perhaps you are dealing with some pain today. Perhaps someone is even asking, is there anyone who cares for me? Take heart and courage and know that God does care and is closer than what you think he is. He has been with you all the time and has not left your side. Draw near to God and he will draw near to you. May the Lord be with you. May he bless you. May he cause his face to shine upon you and be with you always. Goodbye.